I hope you guys can hear me now. For some reason my mixer was off. Don't know why. I turned it on earlier. Then I don't know if I accidentally turned it off or what. But I just realized that I spent the first 15 minutes not being able to speak at all. That is unfortunate. But yeah. So hold on. Let me catch you guys back up. So. I'll write this in a little summary at the beginning of the episode here. So, I'm gonna try that again. So what we're trying to do today, we're actually trying to build our Spidertron, and you can see here we've actually been working and gathering the materials to attain the said Spidertron. We actually don't really need all that much in the way of. In the way of actual materials. The only problem is it seems like a lot of it evolves around these electrical circuits, because right now we can actually build some of the stuff we need kind of in our inventories, but the problem is a lot of the stuff that's more advanced that we're going to have to try to get either a factory or something like that to actually make for us. So actually what I want to do is I am going to place a regular inserter here. Actually, you can't do that because I need a purple one because it's going to pull batteries too, which really don't need batteries right this second. Let's also get a steel box here. Let's do that. And then I'll have them just pick up these. Let's see where they at. Over here. There we go. Let's have them pick up those. And so we can actually probably start building our first exoskeleton, which we can. We need 4 of those. So that shouldn't take us too long, especially since we have that automatically picking them up for us. And if we start creating some circuits, you know, just a bunch at a time, we'll do 30. And we'll do 40. That'll give us 2 of them. There we go. You can see here, so also the other thing is that these bugs are getting relentless. For some reason, they've really stepped up their attacks recently on the base, and the main base and the auxiliary bases. As to why, I'm not really sure. Maybe I'm producing more pollution, and they're becoming more and more aggressive. That's probably why. That's all you really missed, and then me trying to explain what exactly we need. Essentially, right now, we've gotten everything else for the Spidertron, but we just need the exoskeletons, which we have one. Well, we just built our first one, and we need our. What was the other thing? The other big thing. Oh, we need 2 portable fusion reactors. The problem is with portable fusion reactors is that they need those processing circuits. And the processing circuits take quite a bit of the green circuits, but the problem is everything we need takes those green circuits, which is the electronic circuits, I believe. So, in that case, we have to try to figure out how in the world we're going to. Let's go ahead and do that, because I know it's going to take one of our things here. But while we wait, we can always build a few more. We'll go down. We'll build 40 more. That should actually build more than that. Build 50, but that should at least help out a little bit. We'll get the laser turret rebuilt here. We can back out of here. Start heading back down to the main base, and hopefully we can get. So. I've gotten a couple goals for today. I want to, first off, I want to build the Spidertron. That is the only thing. And I want to test it and really do some bug squashing with an arachnid. Be a fun time. The other thing I want to do, I kind of want to beautify the place a little bit. We kind of let this place kind of become just a big blob of materials, and I kind of want to spruce it up a little bit. Might want to add like a few paths or roads between here. Might make a little motor pool for all of our vehicles we can park in here and things like that. So just kind of a fun little thing to do while we're waiting. So I want to see how the electronic motors is going first. I kind of want to focus on that first before we really dive deeply into these guys here to build the portable fusion. We almost have enough for one of them, and we need two, so that is going to be fun. Let's see, where are we producing the engines at? The electronic engines, I should say, because there is two different kinds of engines. Here we go. Then we're doing them here. Let's have 70 more circuits for them. There's 11 motors. We need 30, or sorry, 20 for, or it's 20 or 30. We need. I'm sorry, that's not the right thing. I need over here. We need 30 total. So we need 90 engines in total for us to get to where we need to be. Which we almost have enough for our second one already. So it's not like it's going to take us forever in a day, but you know. Go ahead and start cranking out a few more of these circuits here. We'll create 40 more. And we got enough for our second one here. Let's do that. But also, while we waited, I also wanted to start doing some beautification. First thing I kind of want to make our train station look a little bit nicer. I wanted to put some concrete around there and things like that. Just nothing, just a little something, you know, make it look a little bit more, you know, solid, I guess you could say. So I do have a bunch of concrete just building here. We had to use it for something, and I think it might have been the nuclear reactors that we had to use concrete for. Let me drop this off while we run up there, or before we run up there, I should say. 940, boom, and then we do that. Just to keep this thing fed. That's kind of the whole idea, at least. And we've got already got 19. We'll pick up the 20th one here. There we go. So we've got 20 more to the third one. So that's not going to take us too much longer to do. So we can really just kind of focus all of our efforts on the processing units for the portable fusion reactors. So let's go ahead and just build 40 more of those guys just to have them queued up. Let's walk out here and we can start beautifying this place a little bit. We'll replace that with the concrete. That looks like the sod. And we'll just kind of go through here. Let's see, let's start at the very bottom here. So, you know, let's kind of make it look like there's a platform here. You know, I'm a train guy. I was interested in trains for a while as a kid. And, you know, as an adult, maybe kind of fell off a little bit. But, you know, still, it's an interesting, you know, concept. I kind of still understand how they work and things like that. So, yeah, there is something kind of that's how I wanted it to look. It looks like that, you know, it's more of a well-established place and things like that. But while we're doing this, I need to make sure, number one, I don't get hit by a train. But, that would be a bad thing. Let's see here. Maybe do something like this. Bring this out just a little bit more. Do something like this. And we'll just bring it all the way down. Because I mean, it's, you know, stuff that's just been sitting in our inventory, so might as well use it if we have it. You know. And it makes, I think it makes the place, and actually we do run a little bit faster on it. So, always a good thing when you can do that. It's always nice when you can actually make something look good and it's functional, like this. It's a little bit wider than the other ones. We want to destroy this rock. There we go. I think we can do something like this. Bring this all the way down here. And we do kind of want to square this up. I think I'll only do it down this one side. We'll leave a nice little gap in the middle there. There we go. Actually need to, there we go. And then we need to cut these trees down, because they are in the way. Got some damage being done, but looks like it's taken care of. Let's go ahead and create 40 more of these circuits. Well, actually, we'll create 60 just to make it even 100. There we go. I'll get back down here. Gonna bring this platform down to there. Actually, you know what? actually, let's make sure the train isn't coming. We'll cut these trees down real quick. And then bring this side down like that. Got a nice little... I'm starting to like this a little bit more. It actually looks like it's a little more established area here. So let's do something like this. Maybe we'll bring the bring that down here. Now I know our gate is right here, so let's go ahead and move that. So, well, crap. It's actually at our main base. We probably need to go take care of that. As a matter of fact, I got rid of the door into the main base, so I need to go fix that first. Yeah, they're damaging quite a bit here, so let's go see if we can go help. Looks like our turrets took care of it, however, it did do quite a bit of damage still. We lost 3 turrets, holy cow. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. We need 2 power poles, or maybe just 1. I don't have that, so we'll create another one real quick. While we're down here, though, let's go ahead and see how many motors, or there we go, motors we have. We have 32 available. That means we can create at least 1 more. That'll be our 3rd one. We actually only need 5 more. Let's, we'll just throw a couple in there. Why not? Because really, we can just, if we just stand here for a minute or so, we will get how many ever we need. And there we go. And now we have enough. We can build our last exoskeleton. So that'll be our 8 legs for our Spidertron. Go. And then, let's see here. We got the turrets rebuilt, so let's do that before I forget. Because I would be the one to actually forget, and then we would just be defenseless for a while. Until they attacked again, and then I would realize, oh crap, I forgot to rebuild those. Would probably be what happens, or be what I would do. So they can be rearmed that way. Let's go ahead and do that. Should have plenty of ammo now. Great. Alright, so that's all fixed up. We've got our exoskeleton, so really... Take that up. You know what? Let me snag a few of these. What are they running? Oh, they're running out of flying frames now. So let's actually put those in there. We will still snag a few of these because those will be like the worst things to try to get. But let's go ahead and build our first fusion reactor. We'll need a couple of stacks of these guys. We can build our first one there. So now we still need we need 200 still of those. We have 14. Awesome. All right, let's start cranking away at a couple more of these guys. Just so we can actually feed them into here. It is a bit brutal though. It's like, alright, it's taking 20 just to produce one of them. Alright, well. For some reason these things backed up so much now, I don't know why. Probably I was feeding... Oh, the output's full. Or, no, hold on. That's probably why, because it's only needing one at a time. You know. I might just snag a few here. Go. So let's go ahead... We'll go ahead and drop off those exoskeletons into our chest up here, our Spidertron chest. Alright, so now that we've got that fixed, or the base fixed, and our Spidertron thing, or our spider stuff going again, let's go ahead and let's work on the base a little bit more. We need to, I'm going to back this up just a little bit. So I can put the wall there so I can have a nice smooth entrance here. We'll need to get, we got to kind of reconfigure this just a little bit, but that is no big deal. Something like that, and then we can turn and up. Ooh. Getting a little, needs a little few repairs, but it should be okay. And that is all the concrete I had on me, so. But that should at least, that gets us into the base at least. And we can run back down here and grab more. I think we have plenty. And now that it has room, we can just start producing more. So it's not like it's a huge deal. We have some speed modules just to make sure we have plenty of it. Not like it really matters. We can literally just grab stacks of it. Having some issues again. Oh boy. Yeah, we need to get over there ASAP. Also, need probably a faster way out of the base. We don't have to slow down. Have like garage doors just for each of my vehicles, so they can just shoot right out of them. Wouldn't actually be the worst idea. I think we could do something like that. It'd be kind of fun. Alright, so what do we got here? Alright, nothing too crazy. Just a few wayward bugs. Got them. Alright. So that's no big deal. At least it wasn't as bad as last time. Alright, on the way back here, what else do we need to work on? Probably just need to make more of these circuits, to be honest with you. Slide this guy back into here. Alright, what do we need? We need more of these guys. That was grade 60. That'll give us 3 more. Absolutely sucks that way, but it gives us 6 more. Now what? Ooh, a little tart. What was I gonna do? Shoot, what was there was something I was gonna look at? This concrete here. Ah, well, that seems a bit much, but I think it'd be kind of neat to have some of this. Actually, this is what I was looking at. This is actually what I was looking to try to get. 'Cause I have an idea for this. But, well, that's... Oh, hold on, where are these at? Alright, it's... Holy cow, all 7 turrets are activated. Oh, that seems a bit overkill, but no, I think that's... Unfortunately, I think that's actually what we need. Let's see here. I also let it create the last few there. So yeah, you can kind of see why we need the Spidertron now. 2, 3, 4, there we go. Because these guys are getting on my nerves. And I want to make sure they are taken care of. And I don't have to worry about it for at least a while. I mean, don't get me wrong. If we have to pull the Spidertron back out, it's not like it's a huge deal. Although I don't remember. So I wanted to actually use these as like an outline, but I don't remember how to tab. No. There's a button you could hit, and as to what button that is, I'm not 100% certain. That rotates them. That's nice of them. So we can figure it out real quick. There is a way you can actually hit it. That actually shrinks this down to a 1 by 1. That's not it. That's the Windows key. Not tilde. I honestly do not know. Alright, I'll have to go figure that out later. But yeah, I'd like to... Well, that's not what I want to do. Something like that I think would be kind of nice to just kind of outline like the platforms with and maybe the motor vehicle area. Speaking of which, I think we can go ahead and do this. So I think... Well, each one of these will have to be 4 wide. Now I'm getting damaged somewhere down at the oil fields. Alright, well, we need to take care of that. Can we get 4 gates, please? I was going to take some of our circuits up, but that'll be our first quick way out. Well, crap. I need to just blow up those cliffs. I mean, they're right outside the base, and if I need to head south, they're right in the way, so might be a good idea just to get rid of them. Oop, well, I hit the wall. Alright. Yeah, I've already had to repair this area once because of an attack. So it's like, for some reason, they just don't like this area. So I'm going to add a 4th turret to this place to hopefully help them secure just a little bit better. There we go. Hopefully that'll help. I don't know if it will or not, but we'll see. Alright, so let's head back. Hidden oil rig. Alright. Didn't mean to do that. Well, at least there was no oil spill, which would have been disastrous. But we're good. Let's head out. So what do we still need to really make those or we need to make some more green circuits. I might just snag those from a different line, because really, if that's the only thing we need, it's a, you know, I don't mind waiting. And really, the process that we're going on right now, we're doing research. I mean, we got the braking force, which, you know, whoop-de-doo kind of thing. We also are starting to work on artillery, which I am kind of excited to see how that works. There we go. Got our first little garage slot here. We'll leave 2 spaces, and then we'll do another one. Then we put our tank over here. Well, thought I stopped the tank first. Go. Let's get 4 gates. So we can at least connect up these paths here. There we go. You know what? This is going to bug me if I don't do this. Do that, because then we get kind of symmetry on both sides here. And we can run down these paths here. If something does go amiss, and get to our vehicles. There we go. So that's pretty simple. You know, that's kind of what I wanted. Nothing crazy, but I kind of like it. And then we can also just build a little path along here, just to kind of show that, you know, this is where the vehicles would come back, as you could say. Just kind of fill in that area just a little bit to kind of make it look. There we go. I'm actually starting to enjoy kind of decorating a little bit more in this game. It's actually kind of fun. I know it's not, like, it doesn't really mean much, but you know, it's still kind of fun. All right, let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got going on down here. Ooh, you know what? I bet you I forgot to switch these back. I did. We're just do. Oop, that's not. Well, technically I need to do that, but there we go. That should get that flowing again. I'll get some more of those going. Not a whole lot, but you know, it's slow progress, but it is progress. Also, you gotta remember, I gotta build ammo for all this stuff too, so that's gonna be fun. Alrighty, well, you know what? Why don't we actually, well, it's starting to get this stuff again. That's probably why this is backed up. But, I mean, we need this a little bit more over here too, so that'll slowly start building them too. It's not like we're gonna go crazy with stuff like that anymore. And it's starting to, I'm wondering if we can't get a third line in here. And essentially what I would do is, hold on, actually I really don't need, I just really need to, I can put one here. And really, I just need one of the basic crafters, which I don't have, but I can build one. No, nope, that's the wrong one. I need one of those. So actually, level 2 crafter. Whoop-de-doo, you know. But I think if we can put it here, and we'll need a bunch of conveyor belts and at least one of those. But I think if we can put this, where is it at? There it is. Put this here, okay? Then we snag from there. Needs power, which we need to get a couple of those. Need that back onto here. This guy's going to create copper wiring. Well, it's going to go straight out the back here, which we also need power there, which means I could probably do something like that. Alright, so let's actually do this. What? Oh, what is going on? There we go. There we go. So that gets that going again. Now I need to get this copper wiring on this side of the belt, which I don't know which side. It's going to drop it off on that side. So already on the right side of the belt here. And as a matter of fact, if I did this, I could... no, I really can't, can I? If I actually back this up one, I'll let that start flowing again. If I now get rid of all this, turn this straight down, and then build a tunnel to here, and then bring this straight through, it'll now allow two like, you know, factory areas to produce on that one side, to produce on the other side. So hopefully that belt pretty much stays full. It's kind of the idea. The only problem is that now we need to switch this to a right priority out. Because even now, this thing can actually drop pretty much copper plates on here. And it really is just feeding this one, which needs 20 copper plates per thing. And really, that's all it's feeding. Is that really it? Well, if that's true, then that should be okay. We'll see here in a second, but, you know. That should allow this to start producing more, you know, more of these guys at a constant rate, I should say. Look at that, we've already got 18 more, so we're, you know, 20, or we're just over. Camera's still a little off there, but all right. So we've done some of our beautification of our place here. You know what, we could actually probably run a just a walkway just kind of down the side here. I think that might look kind of nice. We already got it somewhere. Well, sort of. We've got it up to here. So, you know, we could kind of maybe run down the side of this belt here. Alright, that's going to bug me if I don't fix this. At least maybe get it down to here. We'll have to kind of, we'd have to jump over a couple assembly lines, but, you know, it's not terrible. Maybe bring it along here. Follow the copper. Just walk over that. That's no big deal. And wasn't there? Oh, there is a gate right here. We can actually just connect this gate up. Make it look all nice and pretty there. But we got some damage down here we need to fix while I'm looking at it. Great, where is this at? Down at the oil field 2. Alright, well, quick response, let's do it. Do. Boosh. Alright, let's head out. There we go. Need to make sure I gotta pretty much stay on the train tracks until I can get clear, then I can just start flying south now. I think our charts took care of it, but at the same time I want to make, oh, well, that's a rock. I want to make sure that nothing else got damaged and we can repair the damage that is already there. This is oil field 2, yes. I couldn't remember exactly where oil field 2 was. I thought it was down here, but wasn't 100% sure. The iron field's getting attacked because the robots are starting to freak out. And I just destroyed another power pole. Awesome. Gates on the other side here. Alright, so what kind of damage we got here? Over here. So there was a destroyed noise that came out of here. As to where I don't see. Or as to what I don't see. Usually this bar will turn purple when something, oh, there it is. That's what got destroyed. So it was one of the turrets. Let's go ahead and get one rebuilt here. We'll just repair the walls. And we'll stay here until the turret is fixed. I'm hoping here in the next maybe 15 or 20 minutes we'll have our Spidertron ready. And then we can go out and squash some bugs, especially down here. This is getting a little ridiculous. And after we get our Spidertron done, I think we really need to start working on our research, kind of getting these beakers, you know, better availability for those, which we kind of already have for some. But, you know, I just want to make sure that we can actually, you know, get research done relatively quickly. Because if you look at our research screen here, we have, I mean, Power Armor Mark II, this is all the research we have left. And it is not a whole lot. I'll be honest with you here. And this is, like, some of this stuff is actually the end stuff that you just repeat over and over and over again. But here's actually what we need. We actually need a rocket silo. But to get a rocket silo, we need something that we don't have. We need productivity module. We need this one, which honestly would not take us that long to do. You know what? Let's start that research. Literally, that should not take us more than maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Because none of... Well, purple isn't... Did it say purple? Is that what it was? You know, purple is a little bit lackluster, but the rest of it's pretty simple. If we could ever just figure out how to make more steel just for that area, we would have that done in no time flat. I mean, we're already at 6%. So it goes up... I think it's going to go... That one's going to go pretty quick. How many rocks am I going to hit? Oh, right, hold on. That's at the main base, so we can run back there. Actually, there's a camp that formed here. Awesome. Alright, well... You know what? Let's just take care of a camp, shall we? Oh, I'm out of ammo. Alright, well... There we go. Crap, this thing's about to die. I don't want that to happen. Oh boy. Alright, well, we got one of those spawners now. Alright, both spawners are down, so really we just gotta deal with these little group of bugs here. So I really don't like it, because they're kind of surrounding some of these bases, which is not ideal, to be honest with you. Guy, there we go. Base taken care of. So it's getting to the point. I think it's just because I'm pretty sure the bugs are based on how much pollution you have, and I think we've just been producing a lot of pollution lately, which kind of makes sense, you know. You've been producing a lot more stuff, and in turn, that means they're going to start attacking more. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if I want to run straight to the rocket silo and just build a rocket, because I know it's going to take a while. Like that is like a Spidertron in and of itself. Give myself a little more room there, and we probably can get more technology while we wait on that. But I might just try to go for the rocket silo, and once we get the rocket silo, we can blast off and call it done. You know, I might play a little bit more off stream, but I think we've got enough. We've got our fill of this game, at least for now, and we're getting attacked somewhere else. Up at the copper fields this time. Well, at least they're attacking at different places. You know, mixing it up so I have to run all over the place. Uh-oh, we got a problem here. Oh, yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Alright, dude. Let's go to manual mode. Let's pull you forward. Yeah, I don't know why that had such an issue, but it did. Now, the copper train should be able to move freely. It cannot, because it's still set to manual mode, because, there we go. Alright, so the main, hold on, where is the iron one? This one, manually stopped. So it's automatic. Be a bit of a line controller right now. So now, that should have cleared, okay, hold on, let's see what's going on. Which one is copper? I don't remember. Copper's the middle one. So let's do this. Let's take manual control back over this guy. Let's head forward. Nope, that's the wrong line. Hold on. Ooh, back her up. Didn't like it. It's like, alright, I need to back fully off. I need to switch lines here. Now that should put me into the copper line. There we go. Problem solved. Come back out here and grab our buggy while we're thinking about it. We do need to run to the copper field though, so that we're getting attacked again down here. Alright, if the Spidertron doesn't come very soon, we're going to be in some serious trouble because we have a lot of bugs that need to be squashed. It's not going to be a bug's life, I'll tell you that right now. The end of a bug's life. Let's see what got damaged up here. Looks like a turret. Surprise. It seems like they always go for the turrets, which, let's be fair, that kind of makes sense because, I mean, wouldn't you go after whatever's damaging you or causing you harm? Kind of makes some sense. Hopefully, once we get this repaired, hopefully we can start like kind of focusing on trying to get those processor units done. Because I really do. I'm really excited to see, because I want to see this Spidertron. But number two, I want to be able to kill all these bugs. That's just kind of a given here. Alright, we've got that back. Let's slap that there. Back the buggy out and hit the wall. Turn it around. We're getting attacked somewhere else. Oh, we're getting attacked here again. Might as well come over and help the turrets just in case. Ooh, they've all got a little bit of damage on them. Not ideal. I'd rather repair them now than have to repair them, or have to replace them when they get destroyed. Else looks good up here. Thought about actually putting a robot port up there just to kind of help out a little bit. These guys are about to attack again. I can draw their attention out a little bit here. That's what we did before we had the tank. We just run around with the buggy and until I killed them all. There's still a lot more over here too. This is probably more tank territory, to be honest with you, but I don't really feel like running back down there, grabbing the tank, and then trying to clear this place out. Alright, so there is that taken care of. See if we can maybe get in here and holy cow, one of those things it's got a reach and a half. Okay, I'm actually almost dead, and I'm almost out of ammo. So that's not ideal. These guys are heading towards the iron field here. Let me slow down enough. My robot will actually come out and do repairs. You know what? Maybe I should do this for the main base too, for our vehicle port, where I can just pull in. The robot will come out, repair the vehicles for me, and then should be good. I don't like that being there. That base is too close. And yeah, so we might have to just go out and take care of that one before we get our Spidertron back. Trains seem to be still in good working order, so that is good. Oh crap, I almost let that thing roll off by itself. Not ideal. What kind of storage we got here? We actually have plenty of stuff here. But I didn't actually have... I have more ammo for that thing, so really we could just take out a couple of those camps if need be. We might have to. Alright, so let's run down here, see how we're doing on our process circuits. I think that's what they're called. I never remember what these things are called. I just call them by their color. They're blue circuits. We get 50 of them, so we're not quite halfway to our next one, but we're getting close. It seems like this copper wiring, it's actually starting to back up a little bit. We probably could make a fourth one of these guys just to have here as a backup, or as a another one just to catch any and all, catch the rest of this stuff. I mean, the iron plates are actually starting to become a bit of an issue. They could just very well mean the iron train had not been there in a little bit, and they're still trying to catch up with that. So that's not too awful worrying, but you know, still kind of fun. Let's see here. So what was I trying to do? Iron is what I need. So itch in my nose here. That's steel. There's my iron. I know they're right next to each other. As to where they're at, not really 100% sure. All right, 2 of those guys. Look at this. These things are full of iron over here, or steel, and then the other side is just, there's nothing. Alright, let's get our last one in here, because I think 4 is kind of the max it would be able to contain. Which, is fine. It's nothing too crazy here. Do something like that. But as you can see here, the steel plates are running a bit thin down through here. Let's see here. Because they also split off and go over here. Do we need to make another furnace or 2 up here? Is that what's going on? Well, okay, this is probably why, is because... do that. Some of these only have level 2 modules in them, I've noticed. Try to boost these as fast as we can, just so that we can get as much iron process as we physically can. And then I can dump these into here and here. Just so that I can eventually take those for what, or use them for what I need. Let's see here. Let's do that. There's an option. I keep seeing this tip thing. It's like controls, maybe. Nope. Graphics. Interface, maybe. There we go. That's better. I don't know. It just kind of was bugging me for some reason. I don't know. Hopefully more steel will start coming down this way. Just because we're splitting it so much, it's one of those things. But we do have over half of the materials that we need to get the last fusion reactor. That will be nice. Then we need to get the rest of the materials kind of gathered up, and then we just got to get the low density structure. Once we get that taken care of, we'll be able to. Well, we just got to transfer it over to our box, and then we'll be able to take it out. Let's see here. Do a bunch of garbage here, so let's just do something. Oop, didn't want to hit that. Let's go ahead and dump all this, because we're not building really any rails right now. But I can run up here and drop all this off. Same with up here. We might want to start looking into actually maybe making more, or actually kind of reorganizing our copper area. So you see here, this copper is just stacked up. And the belt here is pretty well full. The problem is that we really, I mean, unless, hold on. Is there an easy solution to this? The answer is probably not, but what would happen if we actually built a second copper line here that connected to this one? So essentially, let's try this, because I am now curious to see if this will work. So essentially what I want to do is cut this line off. I mean, cut the splitter off and everything. And so essentially, how many... okay, there's plenty up here. If we do something like this. And now we're going to need some long inserters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, give us a good start at least. So instead of... You can see here, the copper belts are still just able to push those out no problem. Now, instead of those guys having to wait on an opening here, they can just dump all their copper plates onto this belt. And to me, that makes more sense. And now, if I do this to there, can we not do it to there? Oh, crap. Well, this is going to be fun. Huh. I guess what I can do now is actually move this. Turn it and go like that. And I don't know why I couldn't move this like this. We can actually have a little spot that can cross over, no big deal. Do something like this. Turn that way. Go underground. Go straight up this way. That would be probably why I'm thinking we have more of an issue. What would happen? So this is supplying most of our base with the copper it needs. The problem is it really, I mean, we've got so many of there producing copper. What would happen, just as a thought here, instead of actually bringing, like splitting it here, so let's just do this. All right. If now I brought this line here, if I actually brought that copper and deposited it over here so that they would have essentially the furnaces on the most southern furnaces are just working on that line, I think it could work. The problem is just getting it over here is kind of the issue. Do I have one of the... Yeah, I do. I can make one at least. Alright, that's all still powered. That's good. Actually, if I want to do this to there... Where's all this steel going? Oh, it's all going out to there because it doesn't have advanced circuit or the red circuits. So the advanced circuits. Awesome. There we go. So that's now all reconnected. I think I actually make this look a little bit better as well. Where did that... Oh, it's still being built. All right, never mind here. Let's see. Can we get this line to here? Like if I built... Because it would have to essentially swerve here and go up like that. if I put a splitter here, and so do something like this, it is one short. I can't go any shorter than that on that line because the black beaker's coming that way. What if I were to break that? What if I were to bring? Let's work on the copper line first, because it is kind of what I'm more concerned about right this second. If I do that and that, now that brings more copper down to that area, hopefully. And there was 2 down here. Okay, that will help with that, hopefully. Yeah, that'll give it a lot more. Hope that, at least that should. Hold on here. Why is this? It's not the line I thought it was. Ah, that's an issue. Which I guess now what I could do is actually just run a splitter. Actually, I have to run it here. And back the line up just ever so slightly. Now we can run another gauntlet, trying to figure out how in the world to get it from here to here. Which can be just as fun, if not even more fun. If I do something like this, well, I can't really do quite that, but something like that, we can actually get rid. Oh, can't get rid of that one. Get rid of some of these, or like 2 of them. That's fair. Actually, probably can get rid of that one. Maybe that one. Yeah. Because if I... What is this line used for? Because it doesn't look like it's being used for... Oh, it's iron. That's why. If I can figure out a way to get it here, because if I can get it to there, if I get into this area here, I can then bring it under and then make this a bridge, or make this underground section, essentially doing that. I think actually I can cross this. So that'll work if I can get them to there. Well, we're getting a little more fun here. This is fun and a half right now. Alright, we need to first off get this back over here. So now that we have this, that's not going to help us at all, is it? I need it to run right there. That's feeding down that way. Which, hold on, why can't... Hold on, so we need this. Let's get it to here. I need it there. I need it 1 over. Which, hold on, why can't I do this? It's going to place it on that side of the belt, which doesn't matter. There we go. Problem solved. and we get all that copper, hopefully we can get this over here to where we need it for copper wiring and things like that. Hopefully that'll work and at least provide some boost to production over here. And I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure now that pretty much all these plates were, I mean, you can see here, these are just stacked up. They're being, you know, this is what they would be stuck on. But now that they don't have that anymore, they can actually just produce as much as they want to. And I think that's going to help us quite a bit. They can just sit here and just dump on here. And you know what? We're going to do that the same over here. We'll have to move this power pole, though. Which we can figure out a way to do that. In this case, can we... Where can we put... we put one right there. That'll work. So yeah, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 furnaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that we've moved over because this is just solid copper. And now we can use that for whatever we want to. You know, we can actually move that over, which I think for what we're doing, I think that works a lot better. And we're using more of our copper ore that has really just kind of been sitting there for the last little bit. Let's see how we're doing down here now. Because copper-wise, we are pretty solid on the copper supply right now. So that is good. Get all the wire we can get. Oh, look at all this. That's almost a solid line now of just of these plates here. It's amazing. So we need what, 36 more? We'll have all of our processing units that we need. The only problem is that I think we're going to run out of advanced circuits before we run out before we get to what we need, which we can go snag a few because they're abundant right now. You know what, as a matter of fact, let's snag the couple we've produced here. I might just snag all these, because let's be real here, they're not really doing much for me right this second. How are we up to? We need 2 more. Hey, look, we have enough now. Yay! All right, cool. Let's create that last fusion reactor. And how much is it to build a remote? All right, we can just build one of those really quick. Because I don't really know if we need one, but, you know. Nice to have one there. Don't think we need all that, but, you know. Fair enough. Alright, guys, the moment of truth. We've been waiting for, like, 2 months for this thing to actually be done. And now we finally got it done. It almost took us till February. Which, by the way, I only have, what, I think 6 more or 7 more streams until I actually hit 1 year of streaming. 1 year anniversary. It's actually kind of neat. We went from 0 followers to 50 followers so far. So that is a neat accomplishment. It's been actually kind of fun for streaming for this long, and hopefully I can continue it. I really do want to continue this. It's fun. It's been a little frustrating at times with different games, but you know what? It was all in good fun. So what we need here, all right, so let's wait for the rest of this to build out here. So we got our fusion reactor. All right, let's start picking our stuff up here. So we need our fish, our radios, our efficiency modules, rocket launchers, radars, and our exoskeletons. It says we can build it. All right, it is in the queue right after the remote. I'm building the remote first just to make sure I can control it. But it is being built in the inventory. Should not take too much longer. I mean, how long does it take to say it's going to take to build? It doesn't say. 10 seconds, actually. Actually, not bad at all. Or, if you just had the raw materials, it would take up to 3 hours to build all that. Just a thought. And you know what we could do is actually, now that we don't need that second thing for the blue processors, we might be actually just to either reroute those so we can actually use them in something else, or, you know, we can worry about that later. Because right now, we're getting our Spidertron. That's what matters first. And it is done. Oh, good lord. Oh, this thing is terrifying. Alright, so auto-targeting without... Or hold on. So, shoot nearby enemies automatically when the vehicle is in... Oh. Alright, that's kind of cool. So, it's got logistics on it. It's got... Oh, this is actually kind of neat. Yeah, this thing only has rocket launchers on it, though. Huh. Number one, didn't expect that. However... While we were doing that, well, I actually did this, I started this about an hour and a half ago. Well, about an hour before we started streaming. This is one of the first things that I did, because I knew it had missiles on it. I would have expected it had more, but yeah, I have 284 missiles ready and waiting for us. So about 290 when we have our own rocket launcher counted in there. So let's go put some missiles in this thing and see what we can do with it, because I really don't know. I am kind of curious how the remote works, too. So how do I... Okay, I'll win. Alright. Does it have to be like this? Maybe? Let's see if this is it. Alright, so... Middle click to clear... Alright, winning cursor. Left click to send Spidertron, so... Oh, good lord. Oh, this is terrifying. And it's amazing. Alright, so we can send him. And then shift left click to Q move command, so I can just do like that. I can make him a little path. Look at that. Hey, look at that. That's cool. And what was the other command? Control left click to follow. So he'll just follow my little buggy around, or follow my tank, or just follow me over here. Or hold. Oh, that's kind of cool. So hold on. If I have the remote now, if I start moving, all right. Well, I've got a bodyguard now. This is amazing. Like, can he just walk over? Well, let's test it over. Like, if he just walk, he can walk over things. That kind of makes sense. But number one, I figured the creatures haven't been like too terrifying in this game, but. I just didn't expect this thing to be like this. I don't know what it is, but let's give them all 60. I don't really feel like doing the math right now. 60, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get them all up to 65. Oh, it's 70. We got 73 rockets in each one. That's not bad. So, I want to kind of see how this works, because I have a tank here. Oh, I'm actually in Spidertron. I am Spidertron. Not quite what I wanted to do, but you know. Alright, Spidertron. I've got my tank now. So it's shift left click, I think it is, to control left click. Alright, now he's going to follow my tank. So now we have... Oh, I have hit something. Oh, Spidertron is in the way of the tank. Awesome. Well, Spidertron, can you not? Thank you. Well, heck, can I just control him like this? I mean, yeah, that's kind of the easier way to do this, I guess. Go ahead and cross here. There's a camper outside here I want to take out. And I think it's a good test for our Spidertron. God, this thing is... It's freaking me out a little bit, I'll be honest. But this is amazing. It's one of those things. It's like, it's a little... Like, it doesn't move like anything else in the game. And I think that's what it is. It's a bit jarring, but my lord, if this is just as good as I hope it is, I'm gonna first of all save the game because I don't want to lose it in the first fight. We worked so hard for this. All right, let's see what it will do. That is amazing. All right, let's get him up closer here. All right, well, I'm going to take my Spidertron for a walk. All right, I'm going to have way too much fun with this thing. But you got to remember, we also got we have missiles on this thing. We're about to start building a crap ton of missiles. But you know what? I'd be okay with that. Oh, I ran into Spidertron. Not ideal. Missiles away. It's like a mobile missile platform. And that is lovely. Oh. Alright, come here, Spidertron. Need to do some repairs, and while I'm sitting here repairing, I can fix you up too. I need a name for him, like Spike or something like that. I think it'd be kind of funny. All right, cool. How many missiles you got left? And you got 208. So doesn't use as many missiles as I thought he would. I mean, we did produce quite a few, but let's be fair here. Do 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 do. This reminds me of the episode of like South Park when it's I'm sure when Eric Cartman teams up with Cthulhu. It's kind of how I feel right now. Like, yep, it's me, Cthulhu. Especially all the people that I don't like. Like, I could send Spidertron in and not have to, like, fight at all. Let's try that the next fight. Oh, there's some big camps up north. Let's go take those on. Let's actually save the game. I've actually been having too much fun with this. And because of that, I forgot to keep saving between each camp. Because usually I do save in between camps just so that I know that we are okay. But and honestly, I don't know if I would. Ooh, he is running a little, or he's already used quite a bit of ammo. He started at 290. He's used about half of his ammo so far. But this is just too much fun. Move him up. The camp here. How much ammo we got left? 79. Ooh boy. Alright, so this guy uses a hefty amount of missiles, but you know, that's okay. Kind of what he's here for. Also use him as a bit of a shield if I get into some trouble. I think we can take on one more camp. We have a smaller one over here. But we'll repair before we do, because my tank's almost dead. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be comfortable taking the buggy out with Spidertron, but the tank I think worked out pretty well. Just, I mean, it's also a lot of firepower if for some reason something goes wrong. Like, or Spidertron runs out of ammo. That would happen. Alright, let's get moving again. Oh, that is just... Ugh. I'm not a huge fan of spiders. Like, I'm just not one to be friendly to spiders, I guess. But, just this thing is amazing. Oh, crap. I think Spidertron might... Well, he's not out of missiles. I thought he was. He's close, but he's not quite out yet. That camp's dead anyway, so it's not like it matters. Alright, well, looks like... Oh, we still got 4 shots of ammo. Well, there's a couple... There's like a 2-building base down here we can... Can you go over cliffs like that? Oh, that's neat. Alright, that's actually a really useful feature. Spidertron pull out, and I'll clear them up. There we go. Well, right. Well, the first little trip out with Spidertron, I think we did pretty well. Oh, he just slowed down the trees a little bit, so let's get him out in the open. Oh, but this is amazing. I am thoroughly satisfied that we spent all that time, and this is what we got. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of fun with this guy. We cleared out a lot of camps. We do need to go. Essentially, we need to go get more missiles, repair the tank, rearm it, and go back out there because there's a lot more camps we need to take out. Not too concerned with the ones to the east as much, but more towards the south is what I'm more concerned with right this second. But, you know, I think we can at least take care of it. That is neat, though. This is, I am very happy with this. I'm going to park the tank up and give it some repairs, and we'll repair all of our vehicles while we're here. So we need to build some more missiles. I have a factory that can do it. I just gotta I think it needs. I need something as to what it was. I don't remember. It needs. Does it really need electronic circuits? Once again, foiled by electronic circuits. Let's see. We'll just snag all we'll snag all these off just to just so that we can get this going a bit faster. It only needs one per missile. We get like 400 of them just stacked up somewhere. Kind of nice. 100 or 304, so that's a decent start. Look at all these now. It's incredible what just a bit more copper can do for an assembly line. There we go. 435. I think that's enough. So let's run down here. Get back to where we were. Originally, this thing was producing tank rounds for me, and I decided to switch it over to missiles. Let's go ahead and actually put it in. Just put these in there, and we'll just dump a bunch more steel in there, just so that it should have plenty to create 400. It needs 800. That'd be 800. So 2, 4, 6. Yeah, it's got plenty. So that should be enough to actually create 800 missiles. So once we get that, we'll go back out and play around with our Spidertron again. But while we're, on that, let's go take a look at our research, because I think that's what's kind of, really slowing us down right now. They're still attacking. This is what I'm more concerned about right here. These camps surrounding oil field 2 and these camps out just to the east of the original oil field. These haven't really been giving us too much issue. Maybe eventually they will, but, let's keep a hold on it for just right this second. Alright, so these guys don't have the advanced circuits they need. These guys have too many of the advanced circuits. So it's got to be... Let's do output priority to the left. Let's see here. Let's go over to the research. That's what I want to do. Let's go to the research area and see what is slowing down our research. I got a feeling I know exactly what it is, but, can't be too sure. You know what, actually? I might want to move more of these copper lines to over to the other side here, just because it is taking a very long time. Or like you can see here, these are all stacked up here. And I think it really would be easy just to convert a lot more of them over to this side. And we could use them on that side too. So why not have something like this going? If we do one more here, we can get one of these guys and do the last one there. So really, all of them are producing on both belts, just so we can keep our production going. But hopefully that'll actually produce more and more copper now to put on that line. All right, so research. Looks like, holy cow. Since we kind of boosted that production up of those green circuits, we are abundant of yellow ones. So I know exactly. So it's the purple ones that we're having issues with. So let's run over there and see what's going on. You know what? Let's go grab that up because we have 1,000 more steel plates. So it looks like we are lacking in furnaces, which means we are lacking in steel. Or no, we're lacking in advanced circuits. That's a bit of a shock. Not gonna lie. It only needs 5 though, so it's not like it's. I figure out where all these are going. Oh. Alright, I'm an idiot. That's... Okay, that's probably why I'm having so many issues with this, even though I even put the output priority over there. I forgot. Very early on, we were working... I was trying to get enough advanced circuits to kind of create all those and get them going for the Spidertron. Then I just totally forgot that I needed to move those back over. Well, let's see if we can start cranking more of these out now. Alright, well, I feel a bit dumb. Don't get me wrong. Today's been an odd day for me. So I had to wake up. I woke up this morning, and so I went to bed. I told you, I went to bed kind of late. I woke up this morning about 6:30, 6:45, and I had to go to one of the Dodge dealership. My mom's car needed some weather stripping done and stuff like that. So the problem is the appointment was at 7:30 in the morning, and it's like a 20-minute drive to this dealership. So I got up. I was okay. I actually fell asleep in the lounge for a little bit because I was tired. I went to bed. I think I had 4 hours of sleep, and then I had to go up and do that. And I've been up ever since. And so I have been up for I don't know how long. I mean, right now I've been up for 8 hours already, and on 4 hours of sleep. So it's been an interesting little experience. I'll tell you that much. One I probably would never try to do again, but you know, fair enough. Looks like our purple beakers though are starting to flow. Problem is we're starting to run low on these guys here. Not for the lack of materials though. I think it's just running slow. You know what we can do? Well, the Northern Ironfield still having some issues. I'm wondering if these guys are coming around. I highly doubt it because there's one right there. There's quite a few around there, but we cleared out this area. It's kind of what I wanted to do first off. I am kind of curious though, can we speed up these guys anymore by giving them a second long arm? If we do this, that should produce more. Do something like that. We actually don't need that one, so awesome. We just do this. Hopefully that'll get we get our production on the right track. No? Alright. Bad joke. Fair enough. I get that. But it looks like, yeah, we can see here we're already at halfway for the production modules. That is pretty impressive. I am kind of curious. Well, I really don't want to hit the research screen just yet, just because it pauses the game. I kind of want to continue on this path here. What I should do actually is take 2 stacks here, throw them over here, just so that these guys do not run out of this stuff. Because actually they're running out of the green circuits now, which is not ideal, but let's do that just in the middle there. Any backups anywhere? We got a lot. Oh, holy cow. Look at all these green circuits over here. Alright, let's snag a bunch of these so we can fill the machines up over there just so that they can have a good burst of productivity. I mean, right now we went from, what, 33 or 34%? We've almost doubled that now. We're at 62%. We're not quite doubled, but it's close enough where I can say, yeah, we've done quite a bit. Hey, look at that! Produce 1,000 processing units per hour. That's actually pretty impressive, because that's the blue circuits. You know, it's taken a while to get those done, but we got it done. And really, I don't need this line anymore. I mean, it's more of trying to get the rest of this going better. But I'll take all these up. So what's slowing this down now is what? The low density structure? So I don't see any low density structure over here. Oh boy. Alright, well, iron fields are getting attacked. I need to go... Oh boy. Alright, well... Oh, they're trying to attack. Alright, well, we need to get up there. Either way, I can't take Spider Trunks. He is out of missiles, but I'm going to run up there with the tank just in case. Holy cow. Our little robot dudes, they destroyed our robot. I just hit the train. Alright, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, good God. Well, I just completely smashed the front end of that train. Oh, boy. Alright, we need to go. Yeah, we're going to have to clean that up. We need to get some, like, caution tape around there. This isn't good. This is not good at all. Oh, crap. Honestly, doesn't look like the actual iron producing side was damaged at all. So that's good in a way. But I mean, there was a lot of other damage that was done. Along with the problem that well, number one, we just destroyed a train. Not ideal. How much? Oh, we can build another one. All right. Well, not as bad. We also probably need a carriage, don't we? Yeah, that was violent. I didn't expect the train to be there, and then all of a sudden it was. And you can see the results. I pancaked a train with a tank. Which, number one, didn't expect that from today's stream. But that's kind of where we're at right now. Also, the other issue is that I only have one more construction bot on me. And I don't know if that's going to be enough to take care of this base and all the repairs we need to do to it. Well, let's get him in there at least. I'm going to guess what happened was, and this is just a thought, that the bugs started damaging the base. They're like, oh, we've got stuff to repair. And they went to go repair it, and when they did is when they actually got shot out of the air with acid or whatever you want to have. There we go. Robot Y, I appreciate you repairing the tank. I really need to repair the rest of the base here. Did we lose a drill? Oh, we lost a radar. Do we have enough for another radar? I think the only reason I have the radar up here is that just so that I can see if anything changes, like in the bases up there. So if it's a huge loss, if we lose it, not really, but you know. All right, well that was a mess. All right, speaking of mess, let's go scrape the train off the tracks down here. Well, because it looks like the copper train's actually stuck behind the wreck. which is not ideal. Let's be real here. Because there is the copper train there. So that means in the next block should be the remains of what the iron train was. Alright, so let's first off, looks like I actually just crushed the train. The carriage behind it was severely damaged, but you know, this is why we have automated stuff. We didn't kill anybody, so that's a good thing. And we can just snap a new train on there, throw some fuel in it, and tell it to go. And there we go. Off it goes. Make sure the trains actually get in and into the right places. Looks like they did. All right. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. Don't really have to call in any transportation experts or anything like that. I know exactly what happened. Front impact with train via tank. Hey, look at that. Productivity module done. I think we're going to go right for it. I think we go right for the rocket silo. Because this thing, it actually is not as bad as I thought it would be. Processing units, a pain in the butt, but actually the rest of it's not too bad. Although I'm a little concerned what that would entail. Like how many of those we need. Well, let's go for it. Let's see what we can go. Let's see how our missiles are doing, because it seems like right this second. It looks like we're actually running low on something else now. Running low on brick. Bit of an odd one, but all right. Actually got some brick in there. We can just toss in real quick. Let it kind of stack up a little bit more. Oh, I bet you I left a turret up there unrebuilt. Probably need to go fix that. We'll take the buggy up there. You know what we could do? Well, we didn't really want to clear out any more camps. Well, actually, you know what? As much as I want to clear the camps out the bottom to make sure our oil is okay, our oil is not really a big priority. Our copper and our iron fields are. So let's go ahead and get Spidertron's missiles reloaded. And then we can go and clear more camps out and just have a little more fun with it. So I also want to use Spidertron again. It's way too much fun not to have. Ooh, that's at our main base. And they broke through something. Oh, it looks like they broke a turret. That's an issue. We don't have all the missiles ready yet. Didn't really. I mean, I didn't really expect it too much. I thought they would build a little bit faster, but oh well. So what we can do? I'll get that turret rebuilt. I'll re-equip Spidertron, and we can get him at least. Holy cow! It's already backing up. I don't think the rocket silo uses the yellow beaker, so that's probably why it's backing up. But we can at least get this guy somewhat restocked. Pretty sure he can actually hold 800 missiles, which is ludicrous. Where's the damage at? There it is. Boosh. So before the end of the stream, maybe the last half hour or so, we'll take Spidertron back out and we'll do some more bug squashing. Kind of fun, I think. There we go. All those are repaired now. All right, so I think we can. Do we want to focus on trying to get the rocket silo today? We can. It wouldn't be too difficult. Hold on. Well, I just say that, but something. Oh, we're out of steel. Surprise, we're out of steel, and it is just now trickling in. Let's just do this. Let's carry it, because I know that's part of the issue is me taking some of that off the line just so I can have it. I can craft different things and things like that. But it's a little frustrating that they can't really keep this up. So we'll do 4 in there. Which also, that might be the issue, is that we have 2 of these now. Let's get rid of those. And what we could do is just add 1 there. We'll do a fast inserter with the steel in it. Now they're out of stone, which, I mean, stone is another issue, but you can get that pretty easily. Copperfield again. This is not ideal, but let's see here. Where are we making stone bricks at? I know we're making them. Or I have a bunch somewhere. Here they are. Essentially, I'm just making drop-off points where I can kind of carry it from one area that we have a ton of it to where we need it. It kind of works. I guess you can have robots do this, but you know, you gotta at least work for some things. Go. So that should be at least good for a little bit. How long is a good question. But yeah, it seems like this is going pretty well. It looks like our modules over here are having some issues with the green circuits once again. Riding the belt, just trying to clear it off of any and all green circuits for right this second. Got it. I'll put 200 over here and 157 in the other one. Just make sure they can kind of keep up with the rest of this, because if not, it's a bit of an issue. You know what? Do we have any? I do have some stone on me. We can just throw in there. It seems like, actually, you know what? It looks like actually the yellow beakers are going down quite a bit. Look at this. We have all these, you know, not all of our research stations are going. However, the ones that are going pretty quick, which is awesome to see. And these only have tier 2 ones. I'm actually kind of surprised. Tier 2 speed modules, I should say. Let's see, do we have any more available? I know I can throw these in there. Is it not in there? Nope, it's the wrong one. This one. And we do have 35 available, so I think we should at least be able to fill up most of those with some better speed modules. That one's okay. This one needs them. Let's continue on down this way. That one's already got them. That one has. This one doesn't have anything. I don't think the rest of them either. So we just go on down the line here. Put all the speed modules in that we need. Be carried away by a belt. Oh, that's not good. So now hopefully we need to get more purple beakers going, so that means probably something got slowed down in the production here. Looks like rails again. Not ideal. We need stone. We would just go pick up a bunch of stone, because I know I have some in a container. Where is it at? Here it is. Even when everything's labeled, I have an issue finding things. It's a bit of a skill I have, just unnoticing. We can continue cranking out those pretty quickly. Give it some more steel. This guy needs more steel over here. Let's drop the rest of that off there. Let's go grab some more steel here. We're up to 20% already. I think kind of the Spidertron. The Spidertron was kind of a huge project, which I can kind of see why now. It's very versatile and can very well do a lot of stuff that you can use or do, I should say. let's grab all this up. Well, can't grab all of it up, but get closer. Let's also see how our missiles are going down here. Which are right down here. Got 81, so not ideal still. We're about to run out. Oh, no, we got plenty of components still. Alright. Drop a few more steel plates off. We need to get some more green circuits down to them. Just so that we can... Because I didn't know... I forgot that it actually can hold 200 per slot. So it would be quite a bit more that we can use. I just found a bunch of them. Because that guy needs more advanced circuits. So while that guy's snoozing, I'm going to take these down and build more missiles out of them. Yay! More missiles. Always a good thing. Never a bad thing to run out, or never a bad thing to have too many missiles. Alright, so where are we going from here? Alright, bring us back over here. Get this guy more steel, because he will need it. He's almost got that full because he's out of rails, because we're out of stone. I'm pretty sure we could run this off of one rail maker, but, you know, just for posterity thing, we want to make sure that we have everything we need here. These guys doing... Ooh. I'm a little low on those green circuits, but we got plenty of them backed up here, so it's not like it's a huge deal right this second here. Uh-oh. Where is that at? The iron fields. Alright, we need to go take care of that. And if need be, what I can do is actually call Spidertron in as backup. Now, fair enough, he does take a little bit to get to places, but... Also, how hard would it be to... Oh, hold on, what do I have an alert on? Oh, that was the new... Okay, that's kind of neat. It actually shows the new products. Okay, pretty cool. Oh, I can actually build... Do I have any robot frames on me? I guess not, but I can build them. Let's build 3 then. I may or may not, I'm not going to say what, but I'm pretty sure one of those walls was not torn down before I got there. Just a thought there. See, I think what we need to do is clear out these next. I didn't want to do that, but I think that's kind of be the best option right this second. Get this turret back up and going. These are some big bugs they're bringing out here. I am kind of curious, though. Let me... Hold on, I actually want to drop off my little robots before I forget. Where are they at? There they are. Let's see here. Did they not drop off all of them? Because there should have been more than one. Alright, that is a bit odd. But alright. Unless they're actually out working on stuff. Oh yeah, they both are. Okay, so that means they're not in there. Okay. Okay, freaked out just a little bit. I was like, I don't see my little guys here. And like, well, why is... Okay. While we're here, let's create a bunch of repair packs so that they have those in spare. What I want to do... I first want to save the game. Can I do that and have Spidertron just come here? I don't know. We'll see. This place does not have power. Don't know why that doesn't have power, but alright. This is more of a test for Spidertron. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it, but... Yeah, it looks like he can't get around the lake. However, can I do this? Can I... Oh, I can. Actually, alright, so I can just do this. Oh, great. We're going to have to go down there, too, and fix that. Then I can just kind of make waypoints for him, and he probably can make it up here. We'll see. He should be here any moment. Wait a minute. Where is he at? There he is. So yeah, that's actually really neat. On the map, you can even map out a course for him so that he knows exactly where to go. So I guess if you were getting attacked in multiple places, you could very easily send Spidertron ahead of you, and or Spidertron to one area, have him take out whatever, and then yeah, come back to or then come back to wherever you need to go. All right, so let's try this again because I'm kind of curious. Start walking this way here. And we'll park him right next to the tank. Even the tank shows up now. It's kind of cool. Spidertron is now way ahead of us, but alright. Oh, hold on. Yeah, those guys are coming around to attack the iron field there. Huh. Didn't really expect that, but it was a good thought, and it seemed like it worked out. So I figured we can do our science research probably for another half hour or so, maybe 20 minutes, and then we'll get Spidertron and all the missiles we need back out, and then we'll just start leveling as many camps as we can. Hopefully we can take out most of them. I would suspect we could, but, you know, just in case, I'll have backup there. You know what? We need to go take care of that oil field thing before I forget. Let's go take care of that. We'll take the faster one just because there's no one attacking right now. So I think we can do that. Hold on, before I forget, hold on. I'm just going to clear this out just a little bit. Just because I had the two on me. Figured it would be a little bit easier for me to maneuver around this place now that I don't have as many cliffs in the way. Now this is where it's going to be a little fun because, well, number one, I hit a cliff, but we got to be careful because there could be an attack coming, and it's like it could come from any side, which is not ideal. Actually park the buggy inside just in case something like that does happen. This is a pretty much autonomous base, but you know, gotta make sure every once in a while you got this place working. I don't see anything that was destroyed though. Might need to go check the other base as well because I might have just got the two bases mixed up. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna grab the buggy real quick. Oh, great. Well, they're attacking the main base now. If that gets any worse, what I'll do, I'll send Spidertron over there. But it doesn't look like it is, so I think it's kind of been taken care of. Where is... Oh, there it is. Alright, so let's take a look here. This might have been what... Yeah, there's been some damage down here, I can tell. There is... 1, 2... 3 turrets missing. And some wall over here. Alright, well. I think I found my base that was damaged. So let's do that. And at least get a couple turrets up so we have some defense if they do decide to come back. So I got a feeling. Now, while I've never built the rocket in this game, I don't know how many parts we're going to need. I think we can, maybe if we really focus on it, if we can clear out most of the bugs this episode, and give us some time just to kind of build up materials and things like that, I think we can actually maybe get the rocket done next episode. And that, if that's true, we probably will, next week might be the last one. If that's true, then okay, fair. I do kind of want to switch over to my new kind of scheduling idea where I'm just playing one game at a time, and then once we're done with that game, we'll move on to another one. I think it'd be kind of a little more, I think that would be better kind of for me, because then I have 2 days with playing the same game. I know what I'm doing, hopefully. We're not switching back and forth between games. And Evil Genius, March 30th is when it's coming out. I figured I could probably squeeze in one more game after these two, both Software Inc. and I don't want to go in there. Both Software Inc. and Factorio. I think I can squeeze one more game, kind of a playthrough of that game before we can do Evil Genius 2. And I personally cannot wait for Evil Genius 2. Because I remember playing the first game when I was in 6th grade, and I just graduated college this year. Kind of give you an idea how long it's been. So yeah, I think it's I think that's going to be a fun one. That one I think we're going to hit pretty hard. I think that one's going to be a fun playthrough. I don't know, I thought about doing a Stardew one. I don't know about that yet, but just kind of getting some ideas together of what I want to play next. Kind of interesting. But definitely Evil Genius will probably be close to, if not on the date it releases. Because I do want to play that game quite a bit. Alright, so it looks like we're still doing pretty good. We're running low on some stuff, but it looks like we kind of got that sorted. We need to get, what do we need over here? We need to get more steel. That's probably a good idea to get some more steel. Oh, for God's sakes. Iron fields again are being attacked. Well, holy cow, hold on. What are we missing? We're missing red beakers. What in the world's going on with our red beakers? Alright, what are we missing over here? Iron gears. Why are we missing iron gears? We're missing iron plates. Why in the world are we missing so many iron plates for? Because I bet when I switch these over to help the other... Yeah. Let's try that. See if we can get some more going here. But yeah, red beakers, didn't expect that to be the issue. Where are the red beakers at here? Just skipping over them. I am. They don't take that much, if anything, to get these going. Now, the time to get all these iron plates over here might take a little bit, but let's see if we can get a couple of these going, just so that we can kind of jumpstart a few of these. We actually have, look at this. It's just back. It's beautiful, but it's all backed up like that. It really shouldn't be. You know what? Let's do this. Dump all those in there. When you think you had all this figured out, and then you realize that it's actually the wrong one. Yep. So we are going to have to go back to the iron field to get that repaired, but that should sort itself out here in just a moment when. Well, it's like, what is that doing here? But that makes sense. Let's go get the iron field repair real quick, and then we'll get back going on that. All right, well, this has been, so far it's been an interesting stream. We got, oh, hold on, there's a base right there that we need to take care of. Not right this second, of course, with the tank out, but yeah, that's a little too close. I think that's what's causing most of the iron field like issues. Not all of them, but there's. I mean, that's close enough to say, hey, they were coming along the shore. Probably a good idea. They probably came from that area. Looks like they only killed that turret. It's interesting to say the least, but all right. Let's actually build like 3 more just to put on this corner here. I don't think we'll need them eventually, but. You never know. Put 1 here, 1 here, and maybe a little further up there, and maybe something like this, and then something. Hold on, come on. There we go. So there's two more turrets, I should say, and then 1 more, and we will get that loaded there. All right, so that should be a little better defended. As if they are, well, we'll see when they next attack. Look at that, no enemies in this area. It's actually kind of nice. But yeah, we need to take this camp. This is one of the main camps we're going to take down. I don't care how many missiles I have when we're done here. That's one of them that's definitely going to be wasted. All right. Let's go double check on our research here because I don't want that to... want that to be backed up, because I mean that's a bit of a silly reason for it to be backed up like that. The purple beakers, I mean, fair, those should those do take a lot more materials, but the red beakers have no reason to be just that short. And it looks like we're starting to get them back, and it looks like pretty much the purple beakers are down to nothing again. So that's at least something. That's not too bad. So yeah, essentially, if you don't know how research works, so we have all these beakers here. So this bar fills up, and these actually, go through at a different rate. These higher end ones go a lot faster than, say, one of the green ones. Not all the ways, but you know. And for this one, we have to fill up that bar 1,000 times, and we've done it 45%. So we've done it 450 times. So not terrible, but still. It could be a lot, we need to get a little bit more aggressive with it. And while we all could use, or they eventually would use all those, I do want to just kind of redistribute some of these beakers here. So we can get them processing a little bit more here. It looks like the red one should already starting to pile back up again, so it shouldn't be too awful bad to get that back underway here. It looks like, yeah, we're pretty much they're starting to stock up on iron stuff again. So let's go ahead and actually replace this one out just with something a little bit faster. In fact, we can even do speed boost if we wanted to, just because we can. Just so we can get some more gears going here. While we're over here, let's also grab some steel. Or what little steel I have left. I mean, we still have quite a bit, but, you know. Let's grab all of it up. And let's grab some rock as well while I'm over here. Or stone. It's just over this way. There it is. Oh, there we go. And now, hopefully, we can at least give it a bit of a boost to the purple beaker production. Boosh, boosh. And there. Don't need more brick for it, but that's okay for now. We'll go just throw the advanced circuits in there. Do that, and hopefully that should keep it pretty well filled for right now. Same with this side. I don't have enough rock. Take one out of here and give it over here. Where did that stone go? There it is. I don't know why I just can't see. Like, it just seems like I can see just fine. I nothing else, but it's like if I'm trying to look for one little thing, it's like, all right, I cannot find this thing. Take a look at, because we're running about, we got about a half hour left. I did say the last 30 minutes or so we would take Spidertron back out with however many missiles we had. Right now we're sitting at not quite 200, but we're out of the green circuits. Can we just go snag a few while we, since we're here? Looks like we have plenty of them. It's not like. Go. And where is that box at? There it is. Boosh. At least get a couple more going. At least get, I wanted to get 400, but, I mean, we'll be close to that. As to how many, not really sure, but we'll find out eventually. Something is being attacked. Looks like it's one of our oil fields. They really keep hammering that bottom section. We'll have to go take care of that here eventually. Oh crap, there's a huge mass of them. Working their way trying to get to the iron fields here. Ooh, looks like we cut them all down. Awesome. So that's a little bit better now, defensive-wise. Alright, we got 203 now. Let's go stock Spidertron on it. Let's see how he does. Do. Got more science flowing through there. Looks good. Oh, there he is. Here's our. It's like, where's our missiles at? There they are. So let's do this and this. Actually, yeah, we actually do have over, we actually have over 400. So there we go, 442 missiles. I think I'm okay with that. You know what, though? He needs... Yeah, there we go. That is... Oh, we call him Black Widow. There we go. We call him... Well, that'll be his nickname. Spidertron. Black Widow. There we go. Alright, so let's save the game here. And let's take him out for another spin here. And well, that's... And we may have a little extra time after this. So we do want to usually wrap up about 10 till 4. We'll get all that going. But let's get... oh, his line's even black now. This is going to be interesting. Let's also make sure we can get this tank restocked. There we go. It looks like, yeah, pretty much we had spares of everything, so not really too concerned with that. So let's get Spidertron out here. Remember, we are actually going to go to the Peninsula camp first. Take all those guys out. Can we cross here? There we go. Oh, we've actually cleared quite a few camps already around here, but this is not one... I didn't see this one till rather recently. So hopefully we can take it out. No big deal. Oh, crap. There's a cliff here. Let's see. If I spin around here. Come on. Let me through there. There we go. Well, he can get over little bits of water. Not a whole lot, but he can get over little bits of water. Alright, so it looks like they are already trying to amass another little attack group here. Let's let Spidertron do its thing. I will burn the rest of them. Now let's advance. Slowly. Oh, look at this. Absolute destruction. Only the best. And used about 50 missiles. We might need to be a little more combat forward with this guy, because, well, the Spidertron it just eats through missiles, which, fair, it's a missile launcher. So we might need to, maybe we need to just keep that in mind, number one, and maybe actually make its own production line so that we can just keep missiles, like just 1,000 missiles in stock at all times. So what's the next one we want to take on? I really want to take out these camps here, at least on this side. I think that's kind of where the bigger camps are. That's where a lot of them are coming from. Oh, let's do a pit stop real quick. Oh, looks like the robots are coming out to help us. That's actually really neat. That would be kind of neat to have on the garage. So right when we're coming into the garage, the robots come out, prepare all the vehicles, the Spidertron, the tank, the buggy, whatever. That'd be kind of neat. I think that would be something we need to look into. Maybe next stream. There's a few enemies out here. Look like maybe not. There maybe just been stragglers. Here's one of the camps we wanted to take out. This is getting kind of close to our. Let's have him. Alright, camp taken down. Let's move on. 350 still, so not bad at all. I think we're gonna work our way up here next, because there's a huge camp right here. If you remember, it's been a little while, but there was a huge camp here that we had to take out, and I did donuts around it for like 20 minutes. Alright, before we get into this next fight, though, I do want to save, because this could be a difficult fight. I don't know what they have. Looks like they're actually still trying to spawn a lot of people, so that's a good thing. Spidertron's charging there. Let's see what happens. I'm telling you right now, Spidertron can take a beating. Holy cow, he really just walked in the middle of that camp, took every bit of fire they had, and is like, you know what, this is not even fair, and just blew them all up. This was fantastic. He's also down to 255 missiles, but yeah, you know. Got some repairs back in this guy, so he actually has more. Does he have more? Yeah, he's got more health than the tank does. I mean, fair, you know. It's one of those things that makes some sense. Let's save it here so that if something does happen, we can get him back. Alright, move on to the next camp, which is literally just steps away. And for the Spidertron, it literally is steps. Crap, we pulled both camps. Alright, well, this is going to be a fun fight. Spidertron, can we get you moving here? So we can get this next camp down. Let's actually retreat. Holy cow. There's two massive camps there. There's two more massive camps, I should say. Escape to the north here. Holy cow, I didn't expect those two to be that big. I'm wondering now, I mean, I guess if we had two controllers, we could control two Spidertrons. Not that we can afford two Spidertrons, good lord. But, right, let's save it here, because we did take some of the camp out. Alright, let's get back to it, I guess. Oh boy. Alright, well, this is not going to end well, probably for me. Get out of here, like, now. Like, alright, well, this tank is... Spidertron, come on. I need someone to run defense. I think Spidertron's out of missiles now. Not ideal. But we put a huge dent in that camp, though. I mean, maybe not ideal, but, you know. Me and Spidertron's grand escape from that camp. Good lord. That was an escape and a half. Yeah, I was down to 200 hit points on the tank. So that could have ended very poorly for me. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to repair Spidertron. I'm going to send him back. I'm going to clean up the few people that are still around here. He took a beating. He was down to, what, 1,100, 1,200 hit points? Not ideal. I should say. But we did take on some of that larger camp and actually survived. And you see here, that was pretty much a complete circle. We took a pretty huge dent out of it. There's still a lot of camps up here, though, and that's something we're going to have to work on. But he's out of missiles. So, because of that, let's send him back down to the base. This is actually really cool to be able to just say, hey, this is where I want you to go. Follow that path, and I'll take you back home. We'll clean up the last few stragglers, and I will be down there. Every time I take this tank out, usually I destroy something. There we go. Fixed it. Alright. Clean up these last few guys that are just kind of wandering out here. And the ruins of another camp. Maybe not. It looks like there was like one. And he's running back. So, alright, we got that cleared up. So, no big deal at all. Well, we cleared out, what, 3 or 4 more camps and took a big dent out of another one. And that camp's going to be a fun one to take down. I think we can do it. I think it's just, we're going to need about 800 missiles on Spidertron, which we're working on. and just some luck, maybe not get stuck. I got stuck twice trying to escape there. That's why I almost died, but you know, it happens. I thought that would last a little bit longer than it did, though, unfortunately. I thought that would be kind of the rest of the stream. Took about, maybe about 20 minutes left. And I might wrap up earlier than I usually do, just because it's, the not getting enough sleep doesn't help, and, you know, it's been a little bit of a longer day for me, so let's go ahead and park it up here. We'll get some repairs done. Spidertron parked it perfectly. Oh, wow, I just almost destroyed the buggy, not even paying attention. That's not ideal. Let's back it up here. There we go. Alrighty. Well, I think this probably is a good stopping point. We're kind of right in the middle of redoing research. Probably what I'll do is I will play a little bit off stream like I did today. Try to get us to that rocket silo, and so that we can start working on building our rocket out of here next time. So I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good place to wrap up. So we'll save the game here. Looks good to me. And we'll go ahead and I'll flip over to the main screen here, guys. But guys, thank you for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. If you guys are new here and are curious on how to support me, the best way to do it, and really right now the only way you can, I mean, foreseeably right now, is to actually just leave a follow. Right now we're up to 50 followers. I'm trying to get to 75 before August. Been a little bit of a rough January so far with me being ill and things like that, but I think I think it can be done, and I think it's gonna be quite fun. Still need to do that 50 follower kind of extravaganza and Planet Coaster. I really just kind of I kind of dropped the ball. I might do something a little bit different, but it might be kind of a montage of all the cool things. It might be neat to do a little 50 follower celebration video. Kind of neat. I don't know. We'll figure out something. But if you are curious about more content here, if you're kind of curious how all this came about, or if you want to see some other games that I've played, like I mentioned Evil Genius earlier, you go to my YouTube channel. There's a link below the stream here. You actually can check it out there. I have all my streams that I've done previously in there, so you can go ahead and check them out there. It's a really great place. There's hours and hours of content since I've been streaming for almost a year now, so that'd be kind of a neat thing to see. So with that, guys, I think that's going to be it for me today. If you are curious on when I do stream usually every Wednesday and Friday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today we're wrapping up a little bit early. It's been a little bit of a rough day for me. Nothing's gone too bad, but just being tired and stuff like that. I've got some other things I have to do today. So I'd like to try to get those done. Maybe try to get to bed a little bit earlier tonight. We'll see about that. Highly doubt it'll happen. But hey, you know, but for today, guys, I think it's going to be it for me. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe out there. I will see you guys on Wednesday for some more Software Inc. And until then, guys, I will see you later.